Today we're going to build one of these. It's a LEGO Creators Cozy House, a 3-in-1 set. It comes with 3 different designs. Not sure which one I'm going to build yet, but I do know someone that can help. What we're going to do, we're going to bottom down the middle, and we're going to do spin around. Where he lands is the one we build. Are you ready? 3, 2, 1. That's probably not really sure. Let's do it again. I'm going to try and keep it in the middle. Let's go, clear winner. This is the one we'll be building first. We're going to then work on these 2 in separate videos. We'll have a look at them all at the end of the series, and we can pick out which one we like the most. So this is the 3-in-1. Actually, no, it's actually 4-in-1, isn't it? There's 1, 2, 3, and then with this, that makes 4. Right? That's designed by Brick Artisan. It's an amazing MOC. It's available on our website if you want to see it, but we will be doing that as a bonus video at the end of this series. So do keep an eye out, you're not going to miss it. We'll include some pictures of the build throughout, and then we'll do a review at the end. See you in a minute. So there we have it, that's the build complete. I'm going to have a quick look over it, see the features, I'll give you my opinion, and let's get going. I'm just going to bring you, as you can see immediately, it's a tall building over 4 floors. You have your ground floor, first floor, second floor, and the third floor is actually in the roof, which you'll see once we turn it around, and we'll go into a bit more detail. Looking at the exterior, let's just start at the front. So you have a water area, which I believe is like a lake or pond, I'm not sure, but it's an area outside the front of the house. Boats, and that is meant to be a dog. Not a massive fan of it, if I'm truthfully honest, but it is what it is. I didn't know that's what it was initially either, so it'd be interesting to see if you did. You got some railing and chairs, a table, and that's about it out the front. Obviously, you got your main door there through to the building. You do have some nice features on the front. Got a light there. You'll see just on the side there's some sort of greenery, and it's kind of common theme throughout. So you have here on the window ledges some plants. I think it would be nicer if you could have had plant pots of some sort rather than sort of the 2x4 plates, but I guess you can kind of do what they could do with the space. You'll notice on this set there's a lot of windows as well, which is I think really a good thing. Fills up a lot of the space, uses a lot less bricks as well. So here we got the roof, smaller roofs above the windows here. You can follow in the same sort of style as the main roof, which is good because you can come back out, it all merges in really well. You have 2 at the top here, 2 main windows, big windows. One is actually, sorry, the left hand side here is a door. That is good. I'm not really sure the purpose of the door, considering the railing is right at the edge, but I guess again, it being a smaller build, it might have looked a bit strange having a balcony sort of coming out. One thing I do quite like on this is here, if you zoom in closely, you'll see that these are actually snakes, but from afar they look like masonry, sort of metal work, decorative work that you would have on the front of a sort of building like this. Above that, I've said about the roof, the 1x1s, it works really well. It's very plain, 2 colour tone, but again it works good. And the top, chimneys either side. I think all in all, I think on the outside it's really nice. I'm quite pleasantly surprised, to be quite honest, and it was fun to build as well. So let's just have a quick turn around. We'll see from the side, there are more windows, which I think is really good. I think it's one of the nicest things about the set, to be quite honest, or this design. So in here, so we've got 4 floors as I mentioned. So let's start at the bottom. So the bottom here is like a cafe, sort of coffee shop, 2 chairs, a table, and if you can just see it in here, it's like a little coffee machine. I'll show you again, I think it's quite nice. Just try and get it up a little bit so you can get a bit of light, and you've got light at the top as well. On the first floor, it's a bit of an art gallery, I think. You've got, whoops, I didn't see that. You've got 3 pictures, this kind of artistic model in the middle, and again you've got the nice little light at the top. Which I do think they're quite a nice little touch, because I think it's quite easy to forget about the lights on each level. Again, you see, there's a nice little light here too. The second floor is kind of a little office, so you've got a very simple plant here, and on the inside you've got a chair, keyboard, mouse, and the monitor. I think again, it's all very simple. I think they've obviously not got tons of bricks to use, so they've made do with what they've got, considering it's a 3-in-1 set. I think they've done pretty well, to be honest. The top is the best part of this if you're looking at rooms. So this is what would be your loft, your attic. You've got some cool little things in here. I honestly don't know what they are at the back there, the little green and yellow things on sort of sticks, but they're in there. You've got some envelopes, a little box with some dishes in. I think this is meant to be a chimney stack, which I didn't really quite get because there's no chimney there, but maybe it's meant to come along, I'm not sure. But there's 2 little features in here that are quite nice. So you can see a little train and a little spaceship. So we'll get them out. They're nice little, I'm not sure if they carry on through the rest of the designs, but they're pretty cool. I'll get them out so you can see. So here's the little train. Regardless of the set, it's quite cool. And you've got a little spaceship too. If I was going to be picky in sort of relation to the size of the loft, these toys are massive. But the train is like half the size of the loft, you know, sort of space you could do. Other than that, I think design is simple. There's the train from that. The design was simple and it was enjoyable to build. It wasn't tricky at all. I think, you know, for anyone that's, I'd say, maybe beyond a beginner builder, you could absolutely do this. I think the way they designed it, as well as, which I didn't say at the beginning, was the bricks on the ground floor there, and then going to the white bricks and the different colours to break it up. I think, again, it's nice, especially the bottom here, because it has the different sort of bricks used, which gives it the kind of, I don't know, a bit of a derelict-y kind of old style building look, which they didn't have to do. They could have just done with the plain bricks. So I think there's a lot of thought gone into it, and definitely it's paid off. I'm quite looking forward to building the other 2 variations of this set. So do keep an eye out for these, and don't forget that the 4th video on this will actually be Brick Artisan's MOC that he's done of this. So there are 2 sets of this, which make one monster set, so don't miss out on that.